친구들, 오늘 선생님은요 삼갑의 친구를 데리고 왔어요. 여기 보이지요? 삼갑의 맞아요. 자, 오늘 이 삼갑의 친구 안에는 어떤 친구들이 들어있는지 한번 만나봐요. 준비됐나요? 시작할까요? 자, 낙낙낙 해봐. 시작. 네, 한 번 더. 네, 잘했어요. 자, 열어줄게요. 안녕하세요 하면서 열 거야. 짠. 안녕하세요. 친구들, 소리 들어봐요. 들었어요? 이 상갑에 열어줄게요. 오, 이 상갑의 친구 보여요? 어디서 많이 본 친구랑 비슷한 것 같아. 친구들, 이 친구 누구였어요? 꼭꼭 찌르는 꼭지점. 이 갑에서 만난 정육면체였잖아요. 얘하고 똑같이 생겼어. 똑같아요, 똑같아요, 모양이 똑같아요. 그런데요, 이 상갑의 친구들은요, 쓱싹쓱싹 잘랐대. 봐요.
쓱싹 쓱싹
오! 잘랐어요. 또
쓱싹 쓱싹
잘라줬어.
쓱싹 쓱싹
이야, 신기하다. 여기도.
쓱싹 쓱싹.
우와, 친구들
보고 있어요? 이 갑의 큰 정육면체를 칼로 쓱싹쓱싹 잘랐더니 작은 정육면체 되었어. 몇 개인지 카운트 해봐요. 시작. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. 그렇구나. 삼갑에는 큰 정육면체를 잘라서 작은 정육면체 8개가 되었어요. 친구들아,
그러면 선생님이요, 이 정육면체를 높이 높이 쌓아볼게요. 같이 해주세요. 쓰러뜨리지 않고 잘할 수 있을까? 자, 선생님 예로 시작할게. 봐요. 친구들, 선생님 잘하고 있어요? 쓰러지지 않고 6개, 7개, 하나 남았네. 잘할 수 있을까? 준비. 예, 성공했어요. 친구들아, 선생님이 이 삼갑의 친구 작은 정육면체 높이 높이 쌓았어요. 자, 이제요, 선생님이 긴 테이프 하나 갖고 왔어요. 선생님, 이게 뭐예요? 생각해봐요. 삼갑의 친구 정육면체 가지고 뭘 만들고 있을지. 자, 선생님이 이렇게 테이프에 올려놓을 거야. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 우와, 다 만들었어. 요 맨 앞에 눈을 붙여줄 거예요. 잘 보여요?
야, 나는 뱀이에요.
선생님이 이렇게 삼갑의 친구로 꼬불꼬불꼬불 다니는 뱀을 만들었어. 그거 알아, 친구들? 오늘 이 스토리 가스토리에 뱀이 나와. 그리고 이 뱀 때문에 우리 사람들 마음에 까만 마음이 생겼대.
The fall. The woman saw that the tree's fruit was good to eat and pleasing to look at. She also saw that it would make a person wise. So she took some of the fruit and ate it. She also gave some of it to her husband who was with her, and he ate it. Genesis 3:6. God made a man. God made a woman. The man was called Adam. The woman was called Eve. But Adam and Eve were not wearing any clothes. They didn't wear any clothes, but they still felt no shame. It was so because Adam and Eve lived in a very special garden with no shame at all. This very special garden was called the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden was the best garden in the whole world. A beautiful river flowed out of the Garden of Eden. The river flowing out of the Garden of Eden watered the garden and was separated into 4 other rivers. First river, second river, third and fourth river. There were also many beautiful trees in the Garden of Eden. All the trees in the garden were heavy with delicious fruits. On some trees, there were long fruits. On some, red fruits. On some, big, big fruits. And on some trees, there were sweet fruits. On some, sour fruits. On some, refreshing fruits. By the way, there were two very special trees in the middle of the Garden of Eden. One tree was called the Tree of Life. The other tree was called the Tree of the Knowledge of Good and Evil. These two trees in the middle of the garden were very special trees. But God gave Adam a command while showing these two special trees in the middle of the Garden of Eden. You may eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat the fruit from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you do, you will certainly die. God told Adam that he may eat all the fruits of the trees in the garden, but must not eat the fruit of a tree that makes him know good and evil. God said Adam would die if he eats it. So Adam and Eve followed God's words. They ate all the fruits of the trees in the garden, but did not eat the fruit that would make them know good and evil. But one day, a snake appeared in the Garden of Eden. The snake came near Eve, and the snake asked Eve, "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" No, it's not like that. We may eat fruit from the trees in the garden, but God did say, you must not eat the fruit from the tree in the middle of the garden. No, never. You will certainly not die. If you eat that fruit, you will know things you have never known before. Like God, you will be able to tell the difference between good and evil. After listening to the snake, Eve looked at the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. The tree's fruit looked so good to eat. The tree's fruit was pleasing to look at. The tree's fruit looked like it would make a person wise. It just looked so good. So, Eve reached out and picked the fruit, and she ate the fruit. Nom, 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 nom. Eve gave this fruit to her husband as well. Her husband took the fruit from Eve, and the husband ate the fruit too. Nom, 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 nom. After all, Adam and Eve ate the fruit that God commanded them not to eat. But it was that time. Eve became aware, and Adam became aware of things they had never known before. And when they became aware, Adam and Eve realized they were naked. Before eating the fruit, they felt no shame about not wearing clothes. But after disobeying God's command and eating the fruit, they were filled with embarrassment and shame. So they took the leaves of a fig tree one by one. They sewed together fig leaves and made clothes for themselves. And with this clothes, embarrassed Adam covered himself. Embarrassed Eve covered herself too. These two learned that they would now feel shame if they break God's word.
TogetherTV 좋아요 구독 알림 설정.
다음 주에 또 만나요. 안녕.
안녕.